Hi Geminis, welcome to Auntie Tarot. Today we're going to do your twin flame love reading for January 2023. So I call in all my guides, angels, ascended masters, please help me be a clear channel for the twin flame, for the Gemini twin flame collective. And right off the bat, the current energies for your twin flame connection, we have attachment, and we have discernment. Attachment and discernment. So someone is attached, and we'll see what the tarot card reading says. See if it can clarify. If it can clarify, you know, who or what is the attachment to or about. And then we know what discernment is. So, let me pull these Twin Flame Oracle cards to get the energy from this deck. Spirit guides, angels, ascended masters, can we get the current energy for Gemini Twin Flame Collective who will be tuning in and watching this video? Okay. Finding their freedom. Wow. So we have attachment and then finding their freedom. All right, so it could be a karmic attachment, right? So we'll see. It's still new. So that's the current energy. Attachment, discernment, and then finding their freedom. All right. Bottom of the deck, breakthroughs, marching ahead. So seems like freedom is current energy. All right, so messages. Okay, this dropped out. Okay, the Hermit. We have the Hermit. Isolation, enlightenment, aha moment. Messages for the Gemini Twin Flame Collective. We have the Moon, Knight of Swords, Six of Swords, Page of Swords. Bottom of the deck we have Nine of Swords. All right, so what's going on here? So we have the Hermit, isolation. So they're spending time alone, or you or them. So this is a general reading, so take it how it resonates. The roles could be reversed, but I'm going to read it from your perspective. And usually it's the feminine, divine feminine that are watching these videos, but not always. Divine masculine watches these videos as well. So we have the Hermit, the Moon. So someone is in isolation. So your twin flame may be in isolation. They're in hermit mode. They're spending some time alone by themselves, quiet time, alone time, reflection time. You know, they're remaining hidden. You may not know what's going on with them, kind of hiding. But then after this hibernation period, we have Knight of Swords and Six of Swords and Page of Swords. So then we're going to have forward movement. It's going to come quickly, moving to a better place, and Page of Swords. So there's going to be a message coming in. But let's clarify with our clarifying deck to see the Knight of Swords, if it's them moving in or what's going on. Because then we see, because we have marching ahead, right? And that's the current energy, marching ahead. And then we have this Knight of Swords. So this is like going hand in hand, right? Marching ahead, and then Knight of Swords, rapid movement forward. And then we have Six of Swords, movement, leaving that place, going to a better place. Spirit guides, angels, ascended masters, please clarify the Knight of Swords for Gemini Twin Flame Collective. Clarify the Knight of Swords. Okay, so they're moving forward from the fight, the struggle. So I get a sense, because of this attachment energy, which I wasn't sure at the beginning, but that is part of the energy that's going on. They may still be in a karmic relationship, or there's some karmic energy around them, and karmic doesn't have to be romantic. It could be like you know, karmic family member or karmic, some kind of karmic relationship they have, right? So, because there's a lot of people fighting, arguments, disagreements of opinion. So they're moving away from that. And that's why they're finding their freedom. So I get a sense intuitively that there may have been, or may be, or there was, depending on where they are in the timeline of the process, there may have been a karmic person that was attached to them, or that they were attached to, but now they're actually moving away from that. And there was a lot of arguments and fights and differing of opinions in that karmic connection. And so they're finding their freedom, breakthrough, marching ahead, and they're moving from that rough, negative, toxic, argumentative, fighting all the time place to a better place. Yeah, see, we have the Fool. So that confirms, though, they're having a new start. They're finding their freedom, taking that leap of faith forward, carefree, new beginnings. King of Coins. So they may be an Earth sign person, a Virgo, a Taurus, or a Capricorn, or they may be dealing with an Earth sign person. But they're moving, whatever the case is, they're moving away from that. They're moving away, they're breaking through, they're finding their freedom from that. They're breaking free, and they're moving forward. And very quickly, we have the Knight, all of this. So we have 4 cards representing them moving away. And then bottom of the deck, we have Page of Cups, emotional message, and a surprise. So they may be moving forward towards you, because we have the Page of Swords and the Page of Cups. So they're messenger cards. So they may be moving forward, once they get out of that and leave that, they may be coming towards you, because there are 2 pages. You know, they're going to be speaking their mind and expressing their emotions. And look, top of the deck, we have the Lovers, romance, and commitment. All right. So it looks like they're going to leave that karmic situation and move forward towards you guys. But let's... yeah, because I was asking for clarifying cards. So they're going to move away from that to that. All right, so that's my clarifying deck. So let's go back to the main deck. What else is going on in the connection? This one wants to stick out. Look, you guys, it stuck out and I pulled it out. Ace of Cups. So new beginnings. And this is overflowing emotions, right? And then we have the Lovers. So they're moving away. They're moving away from this karmic situation and starting a new beginning. Starting a new beginning in love. Yeah, the Star, wish fulfillment. Starting a new love relationship that is their wish fulfillment, that is more healing and balance. So basically leaving the karmic and moving towards their destined connection, the twin flame connection. Look, we have the King of Coins again. So there's definitely an earth sign involved somewhere. So you guys may be dealing with an earth sign, again, a Virgo, a Taurus, or a Capricorn, or they may have earth in their chart, or you know, they may have earth influences or earth personality. You know, earth people are very calm, very serious, very stable, reliable, responsible, but very slow. Okay, very slow and cautious as far as romance. Alright. So we have the Emperor. Huh. So definitely your divine masculine coming in. Look. Eight of Cups. Walking away. Going to find a better place. And then we have Ace of Coins. So new start, new beginning. New beginning from the nightmare. So whatever he or she, I'm just gonna say he for now, just to make it easier. Whatever situation they were in, it was very stressful. It was very stressful and very toxic. There was a lot of fights, a lot of arguments, a lot of restless night, a lot of anxiety, a lot of stress. Okay, very toxic. They're leaving that very toxic energy and moving to a better place. So we have 2 walking away cards. We have 6 of Swords and 8 of Cups. So they're definitely leaving and starting anew. Look, reconnection. So if you guys were together or had a connection, they're coming back to reconnect. Or if you guys were never in a relationship in this lifetime, it's a past reconnection. Because this card also represents the past. All right, and if you were connecting this lifetime, they're kind of nostalgic about it, thinking about you, and they want to reconnect. And if you weren't, like I said, it's a reconnection. It's a past life reconnection. All right, but in either case, there is a reconnection and a reunion. Yeah, a very stable connection. 10 of Pentacles. We have 8 of Swords, and bottom of the deck we have the Devil. So yeah, they were trapped. They were trapped in that karmic relationship. They felt their hands were tied and they couldn't see a way out, and they were trapped. But somehow they're using their discernment now, and that's why we have this attachment. And they're finding their freedom, and they're having their breakthrough, because they just had an enlightenment moment. They may have spent some time alone and did some research, and maybe did some esoteric reading, study, esoteric teaching, metaphysical teaching, had enlightenment, and they had a breakthrough, an aha moment, and they're breaking free. And they're moving forward. Alright, because it was very toxic. I feel the energy. It was very toxic. Attachment, toxic. And they felt trapped. Bind down. Yeah, they may have been bound because of a child. Or maybe because of children. They may have had children with the karmic. Alright. And the karmic was holding on to them. And it may have to do with money as well. See, here we have the 5 of Swords again. I mean, 5 of Wands again. So it's twice. It was very toxic, you guys. The environment was very toxic. It's very toxic. It's one of those type of relationship that is toxic. Like, I don't want you, I'm fighting with you. And every day, every night is nasty, fighting, bitterness, angry. But yeah, I don't want you to leave. I don't like you. I don't want you here. We're fighting all the time. But yeah, I don't want anyone else to have you. And I don't want you to leave either. It's nasty, nasty, nasty energy. Like, very toxic. Constantly fighting. Lots of fights. I mean, you get it twice. What are the chances, right? It's very toxic. Yeah, so they were strong. See this dark evilness, darkness, because the Devil card came out. This energy right here, the trap, toxic energy, they were strong, you guys. They were strong. They were able, it took them a lot of strength to fight this darkness. To get out. To get free. But finding their freedom, breakthrough, marching ahead. But that's the current energy. That's what they're currently doing right now. Alright. Yeah, they have regrets. And then there's the Empress. So you guys do show up. Yeah, they're standing their ground. They're defending themselves. They're getting attacked. It's a very dark energy, man. Ugh. I'm going to have to smudge and sage after this. All right, so let me pull these cards are self-care cards. So let's see what they need to do to continue taking care of themselves, because the twin flame journey is about working on you, healing yourself. You know, each twin healing each other before coming in. So what does Gemini's person need to work on for their self-care, Spirit? What does Gemini's person need to work on for their self-care? Can I get a card for Gemini's person? What does Gemini's person need to work on for their self-care? Change course. Change course, which is what they're doing or in the process of doing or about to do. A closed door is an invitation from life to move in an even better direction. It's time to change course, which they are. And that's why they're finding their freedom and they're having a breakthrough and they're moving ahead. I think it's so cool how these cards work and how Spirit works through these cards. You can't make it up. Different decks, same message. All right, so that's what they're currently working on. Breaking free, breaking through, changing course. All right, so that's a closed door. So that tells me they pay their dues. They pay their debt. They pay their karmic debt. So that's done. That's done. That door is closed. All right, now you, what do you need to work on for your own self-care? Spirit guides, angels, Senate masters, what does Gemini twin flame who are watching this video need to work on for their own self-care? What does the Gemini twin flame collective need to work on for their self-care? Message for the Gemini twin flame collective who will be watching. What do they need to do for their self-care? What do they need to work on, Spirit? Can I get a message? Message for Gemini collective watching. Okay, no card is popping out. Okay, I feel like this one. Rituals. Rituals. Funny because in the last reading, Cancer's person got this. So this says, steady yourself with simple rituals. Do the dishes, fold laundry, water the plants, make a cup of tea, let wisdom speak up on you. So Spirit is saying for you to take, how you take care of yourself is by doing the little things. You know, don't put all the energy onto them or all the focus onto them. They're working on themselves and they're working on breaking free from that karmic bind tie and moving forward. And you need to work on yourself and do your little thing. Like if you neglected, neglected things like your simple chores and things like that, like the dishes, the laundries, watering the plants, making yourself a cup of tea, doing a nice bubble bath, going for a walk, exercise, sleep. Spirit is saying you need to take care of you. Do the little rituals for yourself. So that you can keep your vibration high. All right. And then I'm going to pull final cards to see what they need to release. What else do they need to release as far as the dark shadows work? And then one card for you that you need to release. So Spirit guides, angels, Senate master, what does Gemini's twin flame person need to work on or release? I feel it's this one. Surrender low self-esteem. You deserve success, love, and abundance. Set an intention to identify and release any remnants of low self-esteem. So they need to work on their low self-esteem. Perhaps that's how they got into the mess in the first place. And it sounds like they are, because they just had discernment and broke free and had an aha enlightenment moment. All right. And you need to release and let go of what? Surrender frustration. Surrender frustration. Frustration doesn't open any doors. The key to resolving a dilemma or dissolving a block is to take a breath, center yourself, and regroup so you may approach the situation more calmly. Yeah, Gemini. I sense that some of you may be focusing on them too much or putting too much of your energy onto them. That's what I had said when you got this. And so Spirit saying put the energy, the focus back on you by doing, you know, all your little chores, going for your walks, taking your own bath, doing what makes you happy, or just reading, taking a nap, you know, whatever brings you joy and your daily routine that you need to do. And your little responsibilities, and letting go of frustration, because some of you may be getting a little impatient or frustrated, you know, wondering what's going on, or maybe waiting or focusing, you know, putting all your attention, time, energy onto them. And you know how it is when you're in a rush, things always go wrong, and you run late or whatever. When you're running late, things always, you know, you hit all the red lights, and you know, like Murphy's Law. So just let go of it a little bit and give it some breathing room and focus on you. All right? So they need to work on their low self-esteem, moving forward, getting their freedom. But they are coming forward because there's all these movement cards. See, Six of Swords, Eight of Cups. So they are moving forward. So you do you, they do them. Once you each are balanced, then the reconnection, it will come together inevitably. All right? So hopefully that was helpful and useful to you. Hopefully it resonated. Let me know in the comments if it did. Thanks for watching. Wishing you all the best. Love and light to you. And Happy New Year, Geminis. And I will see you again on the next video. Bye.